Ever wish you could turn back time and fix your biggest dating mistakes? Well, buckle up because today I'm sharing 7 crucial dating insights that could save you from heartbreak and regret. These are game, if not life changers. Stick till the end because I saved the best for last. Number 1, good sex is not equal to a great relationship. Think of a strong relationship like a sturdy house. It needs 4 key pillars: emotional, intellectual, spiritual, and sexual compatibility. Falling only for someone's looks, that's just a welcome mat. It's not the whole package. It's their mind, heart, and soul that make you want to stick around. Don't fool yourself by believing that you found a great match if the sex is the only thing that is good. Number 2, he will change. Here is the hard truth. People change only if they truly want to. Wishing someone will transform for you or the relationship is like waiting for a train at an abandoned station. It's probably never gonna happen. Take him for who he is, and if he's not compatible with you, let him go. That's the fairest decision you can make for both of you. And I like this quote that I made up myself: don't wait for someone to change that someone instead. If he's not compatible with you, it's time to look for someone else. Or spend a little time alone. Number 3, opposites attract. So I think this is one of the biggest lies. It sounds really romantic, thinking that someone totally different can complete you, but here is the real deal. Having a partner similar to you, who gets you because you're on the same page, is where it's at. Think about it. Sharing interests, values, and beliefs with your partner isn't just comforting, it's a solid foundation for a relationship. The more you have in common, the smoother things tend to go. Sure, a little difference can spice things up, but if you're worlds apart, brace yourself for some serious head-butting, especially if handling conflict isn't your strong suit. So here's my advice. Don't bank on the whole opposites attract idea. It might make for a good movie plot, but in real life, having a partner who mirrors your values and passions is what really leads to harmony and fewer headaches. Number 4, true colors shine in the storm. Those early day butterflies, they're great, but they're not the full picture. The real test, how you both handle hardships such as a disagreement or stressful moments together. It's those tough talks and hard times, and most importantly, how you navigate through these situations that really show what your relationship is made of. And remember, when someone shows you their true colors, believe them the first time they show them, right? No sugarcoating, no excuses. See them for who they are. And if they're showing you signs of disrespect or dishonesty, that's likely to be part of the package, not just a one-off. Number 5, embrace the flaws. So nobody's perfect, we know that. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, and that's totally fine. Every single one of us comes with a set of red or at least orange flags and quirks. And the real skill is in recognizing these, talking them through, and working on them together, and wanting to learn to be a better version of yourself in the relationship. So ditch the idea of a flawless relationship. They just don't exist, and honestly, that's what makes dating and relationships so rich and interesting. It's all about growth, learning, and embracing the journey. Bumps and all included. Number 6, accepting him for who he is, not for who you wish him to be. So here's something I've had to learn the hard way. You've got to see people for who they really are, not who you have built them up to be in your head. And here kicks in projection. People who are constantly battling their own demons aren't going to bring calm to your life. If they're not honest with themselves, don't expect them to be honest with you. And if their life's a bit of a mess, chances are they won't be the rock of stability you might be looking for. It's so easy to fall into the trap of idealizing someone, thinking about all the ways they could be amazing, but that's a one-way ticket to disappointment city. You end up setting the bar way too high, expecting them to jump over hurdles they didn't even see themselves. Accept people as they are right now, not for some fantasy version you've cooked up in your head, okay? And this doesn't mean you don't encourage growth or change, but love them for their reality. not your idealization. And trust me, it's a lot less stressful and way more fair to the other person as well. And the last but not least, and a very important one, don't beg for the bare minimum. So chasing someone to see your worth or love you the right way is a no-go. Been there, done that, and it's a dead-end street, okay? You shouldn't have to beg for the bare minimum. And I mean by that, asking for respect, affection, and acknowledgement. So if your efforts aren't matched, pull back and hit the brakes. Loving you isn't something you should have to convince someone of, or love isn't something that you have to earn. If they can't see your value from the start, if they can't love you the way you are, they might never, okay? And that's okay. It's better to know when to step back than to keep pushing for something that just isn't there, you know? And it's not really about giving up. It's more about valuing yourself and choosing yourself over someone who cannot love you the right way, yeah? And the right people will always come into your life without having to chase them down. And remember, your worth doesn't decrease just because someone is unable to see it. And there you have it, 7 key lessons that I wish were in my dating manual from the get-go. And as you might know, dating is a journey full of learning and laughter, so take these insights and hopefully you can make your path a bit smoother. Do you have any lessons of your own? Drop them in the comments, I'd love to hear them. Until next time, keep loving, keep learning, and keep being your true self. Bye-bye.